Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. In this video, I'm continuing with the lesson. This is lesson number 3, video number 3. The lessons from the course created by Brewer that he called the 90-minute free affiliate marketing course. And the reason I'm doing this is give you just an insight of what this course is about and with the intention of asking you to come learn too. So this is video number 3. 2 videos already. They'll be in the description, and after this you can go watch them too. If you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Sherifa, Nakalema. I'm business owner in Virginia, USA, very passionate about taking our life to the next level, and I strongly believe that if you learn to create a business, especially with the internet and this online, is easier. You think about someone who has real estate, someone who owns homes and they're renting homes. Even if they're like 80 years old, they are at peace. They know some rent is coming in. That's what we are trying to do online. We build a business that has some, especially this, what we're doing here, has some passive element in it. Ask me why when I show you how to connect with me. There is some passive element that money keeps coming. Okay, as long as putting a little effort, a little more effort after I set it up. Okay, so in video, if any of that, like I didn't mention what I do here. I also talk about, motivate you to take a step, make your life better. I do other things inside here. For example, I read these books. I share tips from these books. There's a lot because I have so many videos. And if the general, like personal development too, how do we get better as people? Limiting beliefs, how to get rid of those, okay? In the other videos. See, if that message feels like a good message for you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Like the video, like it so YouTube will show it to other people. And also come join me. I'm going to show you how you connect with me. So video number 3. In the first video, this is a 6 lessons course and it's all free. The intention of this course is to teach you high ticket affiliate marketing. Although you learn also the regular affiliate marketing. So it's affiliate marketing for beginners, but it's also high ticket affiliate marketing for beginners. Doing high ticket affiliate marketing right now. That means commissions that are high, like maybe $1,000 commissions, something like that. But if you are learning also the low ticket, which is less money, you can also benefit from this. But the beginning, if you choose to join us, we are doing high ticket. Okay. Lesson 1 was about introducing affiliate marketing, what it is. Brian does inside. I also did in my video. And inside there, it's about 12 minutes. The whole course is 90 minutes. 12 minutes for lesson 1. Then lesson 2, he was asking you to start with affiliate marketing if you're thinking about making money online, and giving the reasons why. That was lesson number 2, and it's only 6 minutes. Now this is lesson number 3, and in this one he's saying start with the market. I've seen this especially on TikTok and everywhere. People, when they think affiliate marketing, they think about the product, but he's saying no, a product is irrelevant. You need to know the market where you belong, and then there's so many products in there. So learn how to market first and learn which problems you're solving. After that, then you get to the product, and I agree with that. Because most people look at, oh, that product is profitable. There's some products you don't even want to talk about. They're profitable, but they're not you. You don't want them. So the products he's explaining that fall in 3 categories. The first one they have the term they use, evergreen. When you hear evergreen, means this is something that's going to be there forever. So health is going to be a commodity forever. I mean, products relating with health, people's health. Then people who want wealth, money. I'm in that one right now. All of the people are going to want money. And then the third one is relationships. Relationships are always happening. And so many things are happening as people are having relationships. And that's where the products are. So he's saying start with the market. Okay, where are you? Me, I'm in the money, in the wealth. Some people they care about health, losing weight, supplements. Like if your instinct, natural instincts say you want to, some people come in this just to make money, but I'll say if you want to be happy, get in the categories that you care about. Like for me, I know I care about health, but I don't want to be talking about products to do with health, like losing weight. You have to be like, maybe if you are a person who could be like walking and showing people how you're losing weight, and then showing them how to be healthy and fit and that kind. And then you get into supplements. There's so many products that go in that category. Now, for my product or my kind, I talk about making money, starting a business, maybe save money. All those are categories, financial. By the way, when you record YouTube videos in those categories, that's the most paid videos that talk about financial stuff. That's a tip for YouTube. Number 3, the third category is relationships. Anything to do with relationships. You know, Brian talks about, okay, people getting better relationships. But when I learned in ClickFunnels, they went even further with talking about relationships. Because they said that a person who cares about a good camera is actually caring about relationships. Because they like to take photos and send photos and like that. So a camera also is in that category. Things like cosmetics is in that category. People, clothing is in that category. But Brian didn't go deep like that in that video, but I'm adding it for you here. That is wide. Think about things people use. They are all in that category. So if you went in TikTok shop, all they're doing there is relationships. All those things they're showing, things you can use in the kitchen, things you can use in your car, things those all fall in that category. So he's saying, first choose the market before you choose the product. So if you're saying you're going to be in the relationship category, the sky is the limit. If you are like us who are in the money category, business, saving money, financial, the sky is the limit. If you are in the first one, the health, the sky is the limit still. Doesn't matter what age, there is always something to do with health. Okay, so he's saying choose the market. And that's what, so as you move through this course, you're going to start seeing where you fit. Okay, that's the message. That's lesson 3. Now, recently I said that, my channel, I said take a step to a better. It's intended to be a motivational message. But I haven't recorded a motivational message in a long time. So what I do now, as I speak, I just add it in. So right now, I end with motivational messages in this video. The message today is, it comes from Les Brown. Les Brown, if you know Les Brown, the motivator. And all these people that I'm talking about, or me, including me, all of us, we had a beginning. We had a beginning, and there are things we had to do to go through to get where we are. So there's some kind of motivation. Even your story. You think about where it started and the struggles you went through. Your story is a motivation also. So Les Brown says, for you to take your life to the next level, and the next level for you, like for this affiliate marketing that we're doing, could be quitting a job. You want to work from anywhere you want to work from anytime you want to build laptop lifestyle. You have your laptop and you sit and work anytime there's the internet. If you want that, if you want to be with your children at home, we are tired, especially in USA. Childcare is a real struggle. You want to be home when the children come from school. You want to be home when the children are going to the bus. You want to take your children to after-school activities. You want to be there when the things are happening. If that's your issue, or you just want to create a better life for yourself and your family members, making more money, who could you impact? If you had the money, which people would benefit from that? If that's your motivation, he's saying you have to be hungry. So he tells a story, Les Brown. He said you have to be hungry to change your life. Yesterday, the message I said you have to be willing to learn and be willing to accept change. That was a message from Wesley Brown, Wesley Virgin, the one I used last year in the lesson number 2. Lesson number 3, lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, I was talking about myself. I was the one motivating. I was talking to you. Anyway, in this one, Les Brown, his story, it starts off with his mother. If you know Les Brown, his story, you wouldn't even believe where he ended up. But he said he was always scared to do this speaking until finally he did it. But he has some many lessons in his story. He said you have to be hungry. Hungry. And now we are here. We have community to support you. For me, when I started, no one was supporting me. I was just using money and buying courses. And this affiliate marketing wasn't known when I started it. So I was always buying courses, but I was motivated because if you know some of my story, I was cleaning homes because after my husband's accident, and I had to get out of there. I'm 56 years old. I'm not going to be cleaning forever. Yes, I have some education and all that. The situation got me into that, but I had to get myself out of it, and it was very expensive. I was paying for courses. Now, Les Brown, he used to go to sell whatever he was selling. Was this a TV or something? He talks about the thing he was selling, but at that time he would knock on doors. One time he went with another okay, not friend, but sort of co-worker. They were dropping them off, and then they would walk to go knock on doors, knock on doors. So for him, he said, me, I was hungry. I knew if I didn't teach, I didn't sell, there would be no food at home. I remember I used to clean like that, knowing that I'll be coming from cleaning a house and buy groceries and go home. So if I didn't clean, there would be no food. See, you have to be hungry. Although hungry, for you, it doesn't be hungry at food, but with something else that you want to achieve. So they would go to, they'll knock and knock and knock. And the other one said, no. Me, I can't do this. People are saying no. He would go back to the car. I think they had a car parked somewhere, so he would go back to the car. Les Brown kept knocking and more knocking and more knocking, and said at some point, I expected them to say no. So when they said sure, when they said they want to buy, I would say, are you sure? Because they have been listening to so many laws. And people who teach selling, they say you have to get used to the no. Now, when we are here in social media, we know not everyone is going to buy. So some people will say no. So get used to that. But you have to know what you want. Okay? If you want to get a hungry message, go to the internet. You go to YouTube and search for Les Brown and the hungry message. He's going to make you feel hungry. You're going to say, you know what? I have to change my life too. Because all these people, if you hear their stories, where they started and how they went, it's always a struggle. There's always some kind of struggle. But you have to know why you are doing what you're doing. So if you are hungry, if you're in USA, number one, this message is mostly directly for those in USA. Click a link in the description that takes you to Brian's free course. Come and learn these things we're talking about. If you are not in USA, just add a comment right here in this video. Put the country where you are. I'll send you the right information for you. But for both of you, you get my WhatsApp number. So it's a link for USA. Click it. You get to my WhatsApp number. You get also to an email. I'll send you an email, and I'll give you how to get to Brian and start this free course. If you're not in USA, leave the free course alone. Although a developed country, the definition of a developed country, with only South Africa included in that list, it could be in this course. But with my experience, I think this course is suited more for people in the USA. If you're somewhere else, I have other things I'll show you, or I have to get to know you first. And I say, okay, maybe this is for you too. Okay? That's a message. Let's be hungry. Let's take a step. For me, I say I want to be a rich grandma. Rich grandma, when those grandbabies, when they come, they don't want to leave. I won't spoil them, but at least they'll be comfortable. And also when I'm very old, I want the people taking care of me to not be using their own money. They'll be using my own money. Okay? Yeah, and feel good. Just live with me and the money there. That's some of my stuff I want to do. Okay. Like I always end these, I say, take very good care of yourself, take a very good care of your families, take a very good care of your health, take a step to better you, but take a look at what the video that's showing up right here. Sometimes I put end screen. That means it's relevant. Then in the pinned comment and in the description. Add a comment for me, like it, share it, subscribe. Take a step to better you. Bye-bye.